Welcome to Wrestle Vanguard. Get ready for a wild ride through WWE history as we count down the 20 most hated superstars of all time. The Iron Sheik became one of WWE's most hated characters in the 1980s by portraying an anti-American villain, capitalizing on geopolitical tensions. His intense rivalries with American heroes like Hulk Hogan and Sergeant Slaughter further amplified his villainous persona, drawing significant fan animosity. Rowdy Roddy Piper was one of WWE's most hated villains due to his confrontational and unpredictable persona. His infamous Piper's Pit segments often led to volatile confrontations, notably attacking Jimmy Superfly Snuka with a coconut, intensifying fan animosity. Piper's ability to blur the lines between reality and performance made him a compelling antagonist. Vince McMahon's on-screen persona as the tyrannical Mr. McMahon became one of WWE's most despised characters. He was portrayed as an egotistical, perverted, and contemptuous heel who abused his power as an authority figure. His character's relentless antagonism towards fan-favorite wrestlers, especially during the Attitude Era, fueled intense animosity from the audience. Triple H has faced criticism for allegedly leveraging his backstage influence to maintain his top position in WWE, particularly after marrying Stephanie McMahon. Accusations include hindering the progress of other wrestlers and inserting himself into prominent storylines, leading to perceptions of favoritism and political maneuvering. Edge was hated for his ultimate opportunist persona, where he frequently won championships through unfair means. He infamously cashed in Money in the Bank on weakened opponents, frustrating fans who preferred clean victories. His real-life affair with Lita, leading to Matt Hardy's firing, further intensified audience resentment. Despite his talent, his villainous tactics made him one of WWE's most despised superstars. JBL was hated for his arrogant, elitist persona, portraying a wealthy Texan who looked down on fans and fellow wrestlers. He frequently used underhanded tactics to retain his WWE Championship, frustrating audiences. His bullying behavior, both on-screen and reportedly backstage, earned him a negative reputation. Despite his in-ring success, many fans never fully embraced him due to his smug and ruthless character. Randy Orton was hated for his legend-killer persona, where he showed blatant disrespect to WWE legends by attacking and humiliating them. His cold and calculating demeanor, combined with vicious actions like punting opponents in the head, made him a despised villain. Fans also resented his real-life backstage attitude in his early career, which was seen as arrogant and entitled. Despite his undeniable talent, his ruthless character made him one of WWE's most hated superstars. Sergeant Slaughter became one of WWE's most hated characters when he turned into an Iraqi sympathizer during the Gulf War. Fans saw this as a betrayal of his previous patriotic persona, leading to widespread outrage. He even received death threats due to the controversial storyline. Despite his legendary career, this heel turn made him one of the most despised wrestlers in WWE history. The Miz was hated for his arrogant, cocky attitude and his reality TV background, which made fans question his legitimacy as a wrestler. His constant bragging, cowardly tactics, and willingness to cheat to win frustrated audiences. Many felt he didn't deserve his main event push, especially when he headlined WrestleMania 27. Despite his hard work and longevity, his smug personality kept him one of WWE's most disliked superstars. Roman Reigns was hated by many fans because WWE heavily pushed him as the top star despite audience resistance. Fans felt he was being forced into the spotlight over more deserving wrestlers, leading to loud boos, even when he was a babyface. His limited promo skills and repetitive in-ring style further fueled criticism. Brock Lesnar was hated for his part-time status, as fans resented him holding major championships while rarely appearing on WWE programming. His dominant victories over beloved superstars, often in short matches, frustrated audiences who wanted more competitive bouts. Many felt he didn't have passion for wrestling and was only in it for the money. Despite his incredible athleticism, Baron Corbin was hated for his bland persona and monotonous in-ring style, which many fans found unexciting. His run as Constable Corbin and later as King Corbin involved abusing power and constantly interfering in matches, frustrating audiences. Fans also disliked how WWE frequently pushed him despite negative reactions. His arrogant attitude and lack of charisma made him one of WWE's most booed superstars. Stephanie McMahon was hated for her authoritative, power-hungry persona, often using her position to belittle and humiliate superstars. Fans resented how she rarely faced consequences for her actions, constantly embarrassing wrestlers without getting her comeuppance. Her frequent interruptions and lengthy promos made her segments frustrating to watch. Jinder Mahal was hated because his sudden WWE Championship win in 2017 felt undeserved, as he had been a lower-card wrestler before his push. Fans believed he was only given the title to help WWE expand into the Indian market rather than for his talent. His matches were often slow and relied on interference from the Singh brothers, making his reign frustrating to watch. Chris Jericho was hated at times in his career due to his arrogant and egotistical heel persona. He often insulted fans and fellow wrestlers, calling them hypocrites and parasites, which made him incredibly despised. His ruthless tactics, such as attacking legends and cheating to win, further fueled fan hatred. Despite his talent, his ability to constantly reinvent himself as a villain made him one of WWE's most effective and hated heels. CM Punk was hated at times due to his outspoken and rebellious nature, often clashing with WWE management and fellow wrestlers. His pipe bomb promo made him a fan favorite, but his real-life backstage issues and abrupt WWE exit in 2014 left many feeling betrayed. His return to wrestling was met with mixed reactions, as some felt he had become bitter and difficult to work with. Despite his undeniable talent, Seth Rollins was hated during certain periods of his career, especially when WWE heavily pushed him as a top babyface despite mixed fan reactions. His overexposure, along with his controversial social media behavior, made some fans turn against him. His 2019 feud with The Fiend Bray Wyatt, particularly their poorly received Hell in a Cell match, further damaged his popularity. Despite his in-ring talent, Dominik Mysterio became one of WWE's most hated superstars after betraying his father, Rey Mysterio, and joining the Judgment Day. Fans saw him as ungrateful and undeserving of his push, believing he only got opportunities because of his father's legacy. His whiny, cowardly heel persona, combined with constant interference in matches, made him even more despised. Despite the boos, his villainous character has successfully drawn massive heat from WWE audiences. Nia Jax was hated by many fans due to her reputation for being unsafe in the ring, with several incidents of injuring fellow wrestlers. One of the most infamous moments was when she legitimately broke Becky Lynch's nose before Survivor Series 2018, derailing a major storyline. Fans also criticized her for receiving repeated pushes despite inconsistent in-ring performances. Austin Theory was hated by many fans due to his forced push as Vince McMahon's chosen one, which felt undeserved. His cocky and immature persona, combined with his constant bragging, made him an easy target for boos. Fans also disliked how he was handed the Money in the Bank briefcase but failed to cash it in successfully, despite his athletic talent. The WWE Universe has seen some of the most hated superstars in history, from ruthless villains to controversial champions. Whether they deserve the heat or not, their impact on wrestling is undeniable. Love them or hate them, these wrestlers helped shape WWE history.